All praises to the Most High. We thank and praise the Most High for another day. We're listening to a tornado warning here, west side of Indianapolis. But all praises to the Most High. We're going to go on with the video. Fair use, fair use. Copyright disclaimer under the Section 107. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances is made for fair use for the purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. So I started doing a video yesterday, but somehow it got cut short. But it's funny because the video yesterday is basically saying something different from what these guys are saying, and they are the same organization, IUIC. Now the video with Brother Nate teaching that the Native Americans were scattered from, the Northern Kingdom was scattered from America back around, and Judah, they brought Judah over and scattered them all, and with the Native Americans. You know, the transatlantic slave trade that brought the Southern Kingdom over here came from the west, I think in the West Coast, across. It didn't go down, they didn't go down underneath during this time. Because we know there was a lot of people coming over here and knew how to navigate over here. The Moors, the Barbary Empire, right? They knew how to come over here from the top. They knew how to take their sails down and start rowing. That's why they had the rowboats on there, so they could break through those currents that was pulling them back into Africa. So they break through those currents and they could go in from the, they could navigate in from above Brazil and directly over to Africa. Because they say you can't get in that way, but you can. Okay, some people are teaching you can't get in that way. But here's my thing here. They're saying that they brought well, let's just watch the video.
Among all people, it says God will scatter us amongst all people. Y'all know what slavery is? What happened during slavery? We're not scattered amongst all people. That's a fact, right? You know, from one end of the earth, even unto the other. It says from one week.
Okay, you see what's going on? They're calling this the scattering. Okay? So they brought us in through, is that Mexico? They came in through Mexico first, they're saying. They said, view the movement, 31,000 slave ships. So they saying all the slave ships, this is how they got us in here. We were over there and 31,000 slave ships brought us in over the top of, we're going to see some more. They're saying that they brought us in South Africa, from South Africa, directly over top of Brazil. Let's see. Do you see how from probably that overhang up top over the slave ship passes, a few of them coming in from West Africa, coming down here from West Africa, from where they say that slave port is, from where that the major slave port is that everybody go visit. It's like right here you're gonna see. Let's see them coming in. right in there. Just a few. Now those are supposed to be the Jews. So are they saying that we ran all the way down here and they took us from here? And are these the northern kingdoms? Are they saying this is the northern kingdom that they're bringing over? We're all confused, man. What is this? Is this a slave port? Why didn't they just come over right there? You see the way it runs? They could have came under here like that. Why did they go all the way down here and show that like that? Whose diagram is this? That's what we got to figure out. Whose diagram is this? Because everybody, these young cats are the new cats just coming in, right? So I don't think Nate is teaching these cats what he is teaching. He's not teaching them what he is teaching. Because look, just look here. Now they got a lot of beautiful artwork going here, but let's just keep looking. Look at all those slave ships coming in underneath there. 31,000 they say. 1685, 1692. Oh. What is this? What is it saying? Look at the date up here. More and more. They bringing more and more. Those people, you said they had 400 or 500 on there at a time? Let's see 35,000 times 400. Can you see this? Wait. We're going to have to figure this out. 31,000 slave ships times about 500. Let's see what that is. You looking at 15 million. Now, wait a minute. Yeah, that's just 15 million. That's just 15 million. Wait a minute, 35,000 slave ships times 500. I did them. Yeah, that's 15 million. Okay, that's 15 million. That's only 15 million. Now, were they all Israel? I need help. I need some help. Were they all Southern Kingdom? Because it's only 15 million. We only count 15 million. Right now in Brazil, right down here in Rio. And then you got all those West Indies, Cuba, all of that. They say it's almost 300 million black and brown mulattoes, Negroes, black. I'm talking about the color now. I'm talking about Negro, copper tone, mulatto looking people. And all of these people down here, they say that they came over here in the Atlantic slave trade with those southern kingdoms that they're bringing in right here. See it? They saying they came over here with those southern kingdom ships. 15 million. They said they somehow got, now it's 200, about 300 million of them down there. They say they all were, their ancestors were, they not like some of, like Mexico, Northern Kingdom. They say their ancestors are white, Spanish. These people, they don't claim that, a lot of them, the dark-skinned ones and the brown-skinned ones and the light-skinned ones, they don't try to claim their Spanishness. They don't say their fathers are white, but some of them do, you know. But that's just a few. 250 million claim to be slave ship Israelites. But now, I got a problem with that. How did they get so many? They trying to explain how they got so many down here. They got so many over here. And not only 40 million up here. 40 million over all of that land. You only took 40 million up here where it is more people populated We got more Europeans up here populated. So did the Europeans come in through here too? On the slave ships? Because they talking North Carolina and Virginia and all of that. Now I can see them coming from here, underneath here. Easy passes, current wise. Or I can see them coming from here over here into Canada and stuff. But I can't see the Europeans coming down all the way down here and then coming through there. The slave ships were coming the easiest passageway. They were coming the easiest passageway. So you saying this was the easiest passageway? The currents down here was lighter than the ones over top here or coming from right here in there? Why did they come all the way down there? Why didn't they walk all the way down here and then come up here? This is where they coming from. Shoot, or come straight through there and paddle. You get through there, and when them currents start bringing you back, you paddle. They know what to do when the wind changes. That's why you think they had them long paddles on those boats, man. Y'all not thinking. Y'all ain't old enough to even think about this. And I'm going to show you something else. I'm going to show you where Nate suggests something different. You seen it on this video. And then I'm going to show you where they took the northern kingdom and whoever was mixed up with them. Okay, Jews, they came over. We together in captivity, right? Yeah, we together in captivity. So they spread the Jews out too. There was already Jews here now. Because remember, when King James lost his, when King James lost his,
When it comes to my health, I have more.
Now, excuse me. I'm going to skip. Look how fast that's rolling. So they were speeding through here. Look at that. Just a few. They're going all down here now. So they saying, here's what that is saying. That's saying that they brought all the Israelites over here and spreaded them out. Or either they were saying, because you don't see nothing coming from up here where they say the northern kingdom is supposed to be. It should be ships going all down through here, coming this way. Spread them all down through these islands. Ain't nobody saying nothing. They saying they all came from Africa. So you saying the northern kingdom was over here? That's why people, you're going to hear Nate say, oh, people talking about they didn't, why come the northern kingdom didn't get spread it on chains on slave ships? Because look what your people teaching. None of these slave ships are depicting how the northern kingdom either got there or here. They got to be somewhere. You have to either take all of those. It was over 200 million, 200 or 300 million of them here. So if it's only 40 or 50 black Native Americans here, or black people here, 40, 50, 60 million here, well, you didn't got rid of 200 million black people from somewhere to somewhere. They ain't over here. They ain't over here. They down here. The 200, 300 million down here that's claiming their ancestry from the slave ship. They think they came with this. But they came from up here. They moved them starting out here. They moved them out of there first. Florida, all this was the 13 colonies. This is who they couldn't just go past these Native Americans that was here, these Northern Kingdom, go in there and just start grabbing whoever they want. No, it wouldn't be safe. They would have got, I don't even want to cuss like that, massacred. Just going in there. They got trapped in there in the eye of the storm. So they had to gradually pull them off the banks and until they could make their way to cover to take the whole country. Okay? Let's watch a little bit. And then I'm going to take you to tell Nate why people are saying the Northern Kingdom didn't go into captivity. Let's just stop here for a minute. Okay? Now, I don't know what kind of, but we're going to go back here. Go over here. You're going to go back over here. Get into history. Brother Nate's down here. There he is. He got some good teaching right there. Shout out Tuesday.
Large grants of land on the North Bank.
Right here. We going to show you right here. He's asking some good questions, and here I got his answers right here. Okay, let's watch.
Red Silver Fox Thunderbird. Let's go inside the book. In any case, it says dark-skinned people of the Americas. In any case, between the years 1492 and 1501, at least 3,000 Native Americans were known to be shipped to Europe. Shipped to Europe. You got a lot of dumb black people out there that say Native Americans were never made slaves and taken by ship.
Did you see that? Hey, are you watching y'all's videos, sir? Your people said nothing about that. They're not teaching that. I wouldn't say anything if it's just that group, and maybe, he's young, he didn't know. All of your teachers are teaching what he just displayed. And you say, okay, well, they took 3,000 Native Americans. Where the rest of them at? It was over 200 million here. They have been here over 1,500 years, 10 tribes. If just the Jews are over here, and we got, 70 million black, dark-skinned people here now, about 70 million in 500 years? Come on, man. You didn't bring all of them Jews over here, them 70 million. You say you lost 200 million in the sea when you're only showing 15 million worth of slave ships. You didn't put over 500 people on them ships. You wouldn't have room for cargo a year and a half worth of food and water. No, come on, man. So you took 3,000 over. I believe that. I said that in the last video. They needed slaves, and now slaves were available. We got them in captivity. We running the world. Yeah, we're gonna take a few back over there. Why Negro? Why some Negroes? No, man. Just y'all gotta get together on this, man. I ain't beating up on nobody. I'm nothing.
So let's read that again. In any case, between the years 1492 and 1501, at least 3,000 Native Americans were known to be shipped to Europe,
He said at least.
with the likely total being possibly double that.
Okay.
Most were sent
6,000
to the Seville area,
out of
where
15
they
million.
seem to show up in the slave markets
Out of 300
as
million.
Negroes.
Yeah, out of 300 million though.
What most people don't realize is Negro was a terminology that was used to
We
describe
don't care
the
about
indigenous
that. We don't
people
care about
of the
that. We
Americas.
don't care about that. Let's go here.
With Caldwell Hirschman and Donald N. Yates.
This is enough.
Let's read this. Natives were forced into servitude or hunted down and killed, resulting in a devastating collapse of the local population and culture. As in other colonies, it was the native men and their male lineages that bore the brunt of this. Jump down. Puerto Rico was a favorite place for the Spanish to send native slaves captured in the Carolinas. So how do y'all think the natives captured in the Carolinas got to Puerto Rico? Slave ships.
Okay, that's all I want to say. That's all I need from Brother Nate. He said it. You want to hear him say it again? Say it again, Brother Nate.
Caldwell Hirschman and Donald N. Yates. Let's read this. Natives were forced into servitude or hunted down and killed.
Now the natives where? Right there, the natives. I'm going to tell you, the first people that was populated, I know y'all said, well, Columbus had Puerto Rico, saw Puerto Ricans in Puerto Rico. No, he took them people there. Nate just said it. Okay, let's keep reading.
Resulting in a
let's keep
devastating
listening.
collapse of the local population and culture. As in other colonies, it was the native men and their male lineages that bore the brunt of this. Jump down. Puerto Rico was a favorite place for the Spanish to send native slaves captured in the Carolinas. So how do y'all think the natives captured in the Carolinas got to Puerto Rico? Slave ships. Many of these Indians escaped into the hills, and their descendants remained there.
Okay, so maybe that's why Columbus and some of them other, said, well, they must have already been here, cause they escaped. They wasn't with the capture. They wasn't with the capture. So maybe that's what made some explorers right. Okay, they must have already been here, but that's not true. Nate just told you what happened.
Let's go down. Puerto Rico was made up primarily of a Sephardic and Moorish, that means blackish, population. In other words, earlier and later converts to Judaism or Islam.
Okay, so Judaism made them black, and Islam made them black, dark-skinned Moors, made them Moorish. How in the hell did the black people get in Puerto Rico? Did they come from the Spanish light-skinned people? Did the Spanish people come and plant his seed in the so-called Puerto Ricans and turn them black? So the black was there before the light-skinned ones, right? Because they took the dark-skinned ones over there, and then that brown bag, $5 Indian showed up again and start making a nation. The dignitaries of Esau. Okay? Now, we're going to go somewhere else. I'm going to show you something else. I'm going to show you the biggest slave port and how Native Americans and Israelites, how the Northern Southern Kingdom got back spread it again because they ran them out of Europe and Africa. Remember, Africa was selling them. Europe banned them out. They all ran to America and down in Africa. And Africa, sent them away. That's the beginning of the Renaissance. So let me show you how they got back over there. They scattered over now because Nate, you guys over there looking for them. And you say they scattered all over the earth, and that's true. How did they get there? We'll see. Right here.
Smells like coconut.
We're going to hold this here because we're going to have to get rid of those commercials some kind of way. So we're going to hold this fair use in front of you for a minute until we can, until this commercial goes away. I got another channel I can use that don't have any commercials, but okay. This is how they got here. Look at, what does that say? This is the 2020 opening ceremony for the 2020 Olympics in Rio. They're going to tell you, this is the opening ceremonial show. Okay. We're going to show you a little bit of this. This is what I want to show you first right here. This is, right here. I think this is it. Let's see. Let's see. No, that's not it. Let me go back some more. Just a little more. Right here. Now what is this? That's the shores. They're coming in. Nobody's around. The land is dark. They are the aboriginals of this land. The white man is the aboriginal too of these southern parts
So the
of.
story of the opening ceremony begins with the birth of life in Pindorama, the land of the palm trees.
That's real. Nobody's there. See, they are the first explorers. Don't they? Don't that represent exploring a new place, desolate place? Nobody's ever been. That's what they're representing. But they don't want to tell you because they'll tell you too much or wake you up. But at this time we were waking up, so they're trying to get out ahead of it. What is this?
The Brazilian territory was almost entirely covered by a thick forest when the Europeans landed here 500 years.
500 years ago, they said it was a thick forest over here. That means it had no fires been burnt over here. Why? Because the fire is going to dry up that humidity, that heaven that's over the land close to the earth. They call that heaven. The clouds, the mist. A mist went forth. That was the Garden of Eden's. That was like what happened in the Garden of Eden. A mist of fog that was on the earth. There was no fires over there. They didn't need fires really down there. But they got them now, you know. They got to cook. So they had a strong, cloudy substance. Cloudy, what am I trying to say? Element, clouds. They had elements, clouds close to the earth when the Europeans got there. That's what he's saying. So wasn't nobody else there in Brazil.
Years ago, this is a celebration of the first people.
500 years ago.
The Brazilian territory was almost entirely covered by a thick forest when the Europeans landed here 500 years ago.
Fog.
This is a celebration of the first people that inhabited the forest.
They said fog, not a cloud, fog. So fog is cloud, but we know.
Indigenous. Today, there are around 900,000 divided in 305 ethnic groups.
Okay, yeah. He's talking about the groups that they planted over there now. Those are plants, just like they're planting groups here to destroy us here. I want to show you something else here. They dropped these people off over there because nobody was there, but now you see slaves over there working, right? Clearing out forests and stuff, building. They're telling you a story.
And so came the arrival of the Europeans.
Arrival of the Europeans, I thought they stepped over there and wasn't nobody there. This is the second coming. This is depicting how they came and did their business and went and took the resources back and spreaded the presumptuousness, their great gatherings, their great findings amongst all of their people on every land. They made sure everybody, Wisdom of Solomon, look down in there, you'll see. They made sure all of their people, like they're doing now, that's how you know those pale-faced people that they're giving government and giving reparations, giving our money to, giving our resources to, they're bringing in here. Those aliens are not the Israelites. They are the terror. They know who the Israelites are, and they would not give Israelites power to come together. They giving it to their bastard children.
Portuguese through uncharted oceans.
I want to read something to you. I got to read this, man. Wisdom of Solomon. Yeah, I got to read this. All right. All right, I got to read this. Wisdom of Solomon 2. Wisdom of Solomon 2. I said verse 10. Let me use my phone, so let me make it a little smaller. Okay, bear with me. Won't be long. Looking for one word. Anybody know where it's at? Here it is. Verse 9. Wisdom of Solomon 2 and verse 9. This is what they're doing when they make sure that they give everybody something but us. Notice who they're giving it to. Not even the Africans. The Africans are not us, and they're not giving them anything. So all the dark-skinned people gets nothing, right? Because they don't know who we are, so they can't start giving Africans. They don't know who the Africans are mixed up with the Israelites. The what's that? Bantu people. They're mixed up over there. Okay, verse 9, Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 9. Let none of us go without our part of our voluptuousness, go without our part. They're going to make sure everybody get some of these people's stuff. We're going to take their stuff, we're going to spread it out and make sure everybody is doing better than these people, because we're going to steal their stuff and spread it out. And then it said, here's what we'll do. Let us leave a token of our joyfulness. In other words, give them a little tip. Say, thank you. Here we go. Thank you, so-and-sos. Going out there picking all that cotton. We're going to let y'all live. We might need y'all again. We're going to use y'all again. You know, we're going to keep y'all there in place. Keep you there. Here, we're going to give you a little token. What we getting now, what we living off is a token of what they stole from us. What they've stolen from us. A token of our joyfulness. They said they are joyful that they stole everything and passed it around amongst themselves and tricked us and caused deception on the earth. The wickedness that they've done, they are joyful for it, because they were up in those caves, just 30 of them, and they thought it was over for them, right? Okay? Ask Job. It said, let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place, for this is our portion. Our lot is this. And then here's what it says. Just to prove it, let us oppress the poor. Let us oppress the poor and righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hair of age. And okay, all right. Now, we can keep going into that and show you how they're doing it with the law. Okay? Okay, all this ain't necessary. That's for sure right there. Let's keep going. I want to show you something. Okay, watch this. Africans is working. They gonna say the Africans came over here first, like they was taking slaves and taking people out. No, they shipped us over here. Y'all didn't let them take no resources out of here. They didn't need it.
Next to come to this great land, the arrival of the Africans. The wheels and the sticks representing plows, the weights on the feet representing shackles.
Okay, you see who the Africans were? Those were the Jews, they're saying. They are trying to say they brought everybody from Africa. We know that's not true. We know that's not true. But if he's saying it, Esau is saying it, then we know why he's saying it. Because he's trying to steal this side of the world and it's not his. He's supposed to be in Assyria. He's supposed to be in the Caucasus Mountain. He wasn't supposed to come out of there and take the world until he got his blood, until God used him to do it. Because first thing Esau did, he punished all the nations that had us in captivity before him. Even the Greeks, the Romans did. He's punishing his own people now. He punished the South. You know, they had us in captivity. He went and beat up on them. God did it. Just like right now, he's got them fighting each other for what they did to us. Okay, let's keep looking. These are real people they use. They act this out with real people. Who would be dumb enough to do this, man? They probably didn't give them no money, man. And they got their face painted dark and some light. These are the ones that were moving up. See, they got the light and the dark ones. And moving together. They trying to show you they were all mixed together at one time. But they created the terror, the European race. The seed of the European race. Now they're going to bring some mulattoes in the picture. Watch. You're going to be surprised when you see the mulattoes.
The Africans too would leave their footprint on the nation. And after them...
Now why did he say the Africans too? They calling these people Africans. He already said the Africans came over here. Now he's come back with these Ethiopians, light-skinned Ethiopians, people who claim Africa now, the biggest part, Egypt. They claim where we was in slavery at. They claim they had us in slavery over there. They were dark-skinned. But now these light-skinned, they call them the African too. They double talking, man. They lying, man. Okay, watch this.
The arrival... After them, the arrival of the Arabs and the Orient as waves of...
Okay, you see how they look? Do you see how they
immigration came from the Middle East and Asia.
Middle East and Asia. Who are they gathering over here to show you? They didn't bring Moab over here, dark-skinned Moab together. These are mulattoes. The Arabs are mulattoes. The white and mixed with the black race. Those are mulattoes. Ishmael was black. Moab and Ammon was black, but look who they're... This is Bible prophecy. Look. And they get whiter and whiter. They did it themselves after they found out what Esau wanted, their daddy wanted. They made their race lighter and lighter. All over the earth. Mulattoes. Obamas. People to look. They used the real mulatto people in that land. They didn't ship in Orientals. They didn't ship in the Orientals. It's Orientals over there. They're going to tell you that in a minute. Listen, they didn't ship in Orientals to do this Olympic show. They might have. They might have. Look there. Look there. Now, they look like the modern day Orientals. So yeah, they probably did, but I bet you some in Brazil. But they had this, they got their special actors for this, right? So, we're not going to hold you up. We'll get you back over here. Get you back over here to my brother over here. Okay. Let's get you back over here. See? So this is what I want. It's crazy, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. Look at it. Just a few people going up north. Look. So they trying to, oh, look. You see, it's just a few ships. They trying to explain that, man. They trying to explain that away. The biggest cloud of ships area is right over south, or right over Brazil in the West Indies. Why are they doing it like that? Who did this? Who's trying to deceive us, man? Why did they do this? And just a few people going up. Why that explains just those few ships making it up there. Explain. Now they wasn't talking this at first, man. This is something new here. Those few ships, 1, 2, going up there. You'll see a few. A whole lot now. Look. It was a few. And as the time up here goes, more and more ships. Few. Okay? But see what that does? That explains why it's less black people over here, up here. There's less than it is down here. 200 million to 50, 60 million. 250 million black people down here. They explaining it. They say, oh, that's why they stopped here. If that's the case, the Northern Kingdom, they brought the Northern Kingdom over here too. Because you don't see, those ships should be going this way, like Dane Calloway, Kui Mayo, and all these other native people who say we are the Aboriginal people and making videos. They were brought here and scattered here, the Northern Kingdom. Nate just said it. This is not right. Maybe here. This is the first ship. The first ship's Northern Kingdom came from under here. Came under here, right? A year and a half. Did they stop there? Nope. You think they stopped there and let off? They stopped. Hey, bro, let me let off the Puerto Ricans right here. The Brazilians, the Brazilians. You know, I know who was down here. I can pull out that 18 nation list right here. I can pull out them tribes right here. The 12 tribes. I know they stopped here. West Indy. They said, okay, y'all supposed to be here according to the Genesis 40. Now we got to let some of y'all off here, let some of y'all. Nah, you crazy. They wasn't trying to, they came over here, man, a year and a half. You think they was going to split up? Not, you think they could see Brazil from here? From here? What made them go down there? They saw Brazil? No, they didn't go down there. They never would have kept going up there. They found them up here. Y'all crazy, man. Connect these dots, man. They found them here. This is where the Most High wanted them, the land in the north. This is the south, the land of the north. He gonna rule the people from the land of the north. This is Babylon, not here. All of this is Babylon under customs, but this is Babylon. So I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I know y'all know what's up, but y'all in it too deep now to change, right? Let's see if y'all gonna change. Let's see if you can change, okay? We know the truth. The people know the truth. Y'all the only one backwards, man. Y'all watching and too concerned about making your videos that you won't go out and get the truth. And we showing you the only logical way, according to biblical knowledge. All praises.